I don't understand why we're doing this. We barely know these people.
One day, let's mix things up a bit.
You're just happy you found your fan club.
I've been waiting 6 years for your second book. Is it coming out soon?
I'm working on it.
What do you do for money then?
You married rich.
I actually came here looking for inspiration.
How secrets travel on, I start to believe if I were to bleed, in sky the man
Mr. James
shakes his hands
you have to come with us.
Cruise me,
Here, the punishment for any crime committed
cruise me, babe.
is death.
What would you say?
A blonde beneath beyond.
For a significant sum, we build a gallows to send in for your execution.
No return.
It's just like
Maybe think of it as a gift. It's like new skin working into place. It's for you to complete your transformation.
Cruise me, baby, cruise me, baby.
this is just the beginning.
I can take some good.
And the rain sets in. It's the angel now.
Show me how strong you are. You are disgusting. You could just sit there.
You know, James, you worry they got the wrong man.
The clouds lie.
Hello world and all who inhabit it, and welcome to the mykeadelic channel. I'm your host, Mike, aka mykeadelic, and today we're going to be talking about Infinity Pool. Infinity Pool is a 2023 horror sci-fi film from writer-director Brandon Cronenberg. The film stars Alexander Skarsgård and Cleopatra Coleman as a couple. Skarsgård's a writer in his sophomore slump, writer's block, and Coleman is a rich girl, and she gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. Anyway, they're on vacation in a foreign country, and they end up meeting another couple, one of whom is Mia Goth, and she's a fan of his book, and then Skarsgård and Mia Goth get together, and then things get off the rails. There's a lot of nudity and graphic violence in this film, so if you're not into that, you can't handle that, you may want to pass on this one. Also, a lot of psychedelic sequences. You still with me? Cool, because that's my jam. Infinity Pool is like a gory Lost Highway meets White Lotus, but like tripping on a hallucinogenic route. Kind of like if David Lynch directed a John Waters movie, but instead of taking place in Baltimore, it's in a foreign country. There's obviously a lot of Papa Cronenberg style too, kind of like a mixture of his early work with the later work as far as like the clean aesthetic and the taboos, and also some gnarly gore. Not for everybody, but personally, I really liked it. Everything from the credits, visual style, the way it was shot, the music, the strange timbres. There was a lot of kind of dynamic range, a lot of slow moments, a lot of fast moments, long shots, quick cuts, overlays. Really cool stuff. A really interesting combination of experimental and conventional styles for my taste. Like really not too weird, but not too not weird. It kind of has this slow pacing in the beginning that allows it to kind of build. At first I thought it was a little slow, but I watched it twice and I was like, nah, this is how long it should be. The performances are really great. Skarsgård's tremendous. He's really subtle, but he can also pull off really big moments without feeling like he's showing off. Mia Goth is just a force of nature. She cranks it up to 11 by the end, and she's a star, like in Pearl. Yeah, I was reading some stuff on Letterboxd, and they were saying the humiliation kink is strong, and Mia Goth could get a lot of people to do a lot of things. And for a movie where everybody's going pretty crazy, Cleopatra Coleman does a really good job of staying grounded and being like the one voice of reason. I was talking recently about the combination of psychedelics and violence, and I generally feel like it doesn't work together, but this kind of was able to pull it off because of the kind of Hellraiser thing. The way also, obviously, Papa Cronenberg really was big on, he doesn't call it body horror, he calls it the body beautiful, and that kind of combination of beautiful imagery and the cleaner imagery of his later work and that like visceral body horror of the earlier stuff. Crimes of the Future kind of had that as well. And as far as the psychedelic stuff, it was really cool, really crazy, really wild, kind of reminded me of like classic early 60s psychedelic stuff, but like with modern sensibilities and lighting and stuff and nudity. And yeah, apparently it was NC-17 at Sundance, and it was a little gnarlier. You got to cut the scar schmeck for the wide release. You got to do what you got to do to get people to see it. And apparently Brandon was okay with kind of doing that. So now I'm going to get into spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, you may want to click away.
I had this crazy idea. Hey, how about we just get naked, take our clothes off? I get these like crazy ideas. It's so random and completely inappropriate. I apologize. We don't want to do that, right? What?
I'm down. We can. Go ahead. I like it. Go ahead.
When the hell did you start fucking Alexander Skarsgård? What? I would appreciate it if you didn't ask me this kind of question.
Okay, I'm just saying.
You should know this. Don't be so American about this. What is that? What are you not saying? Do that. Man, relax. It's fine. We do this every week. This is like crack. You can't just... He loves when I play games with him. Time to go.
No, you didn't even touch your Negroni.
Ladies, please.
Guys, no, please stay. Hey.
That was fun. I loved you on True. We loved watching you dancing.
Bravo. You really fucked me back there. The paparazzi got a hold of the story. I might lose the Baby Shark movie now. Don't you ever do that again. Humiliate me like that.
Editing Mike here, I left like no context, jumping back into the spoilers after that total tangential Atlanta editing excursion. So yeah, that was Infinity Pool as portrayed by clips from Atlanta. Now back to the spoilers and analysis and whatnot. Okay.
Ashante!
So, spoiler section. This could be recency bias because I've recently watched all the John Waters movies for an upcoming video, but I did get a really strong sense of that John Waters sensibility as far as having a protagonist who's losing their mind. They're doing stuff they're not supposed to, committing crimes, this life of crime, and kind of getting this pleasure out of it, becoming like a different character by the end of the film. Obviously, there's a similar kind of class commentary thing like White Lotus, but this, since it focused more on one person, obviously had a lot more of a focus on identity and this disassociation and depression and hopelessness and aimlessness and all this stuff. And then, yeah, when you get to the end, he decides to stay there. Maybe he sent a clone back. I don't know. There was this kind of Hellraiser pleasure from pain thing. Yeah, it really was really gnarly. There's some kind of Clockwork Orange vibes with the like gang of criminals going around committing crimes. I kind of felt like there was a reverse They Live sort of situation too, where the protagonist was kind of becoming the monster, and it was revealed that these rich people are more monsters than we thought they were, but there's no glasses, but you know, same kind of thing. And then obviously climaxing with, no pun intended, with that dog, which was wild, kind of like Channing Tatum, and this is the end.
Fuck out of here!
Hey, what's up, guys?
But really shows that loss of humanity, total loss of humanity, and like man versus creature, stuff like that. So yeah, if you like weird shit, check it out. I really liked it. Speaking of weird shit, I also watched Skinamarink, made a little short on that. Review should be coming out soon. My band, mykeadelic, we played a show on Friday. We got a show video up on YouTube. You can check that out. Got tons of covers, tons of music, other reviews, tons of content. Check it out. Click around. But that's it for now. I've been mykeadelic. I will continue to be Mike, aka mykeadelic, in the future. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel. Share the word. Hit the notification bell. Trying to build it up here, so let's go. We can get to 100 subscribers. That's a very doable goal, right, folks? Okay. Yeah, you know what? My birthday is February 8th. Can we get to 100 subscribers by then? Let's see. I believe in you. Bye-bye. Watch Infinity Pool if you like weird shit. Ta-ta for now. Until we meet again. Or as the French say, au revoir. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but we'll meet again some sunny day.